Good morning and welcome to another wasbondyonce video. I've basically just doing this video just to show people what I've been up to while I had no internet, because we're moving house, moved to a beautiful new house, awesome, everyone's happy, it's all good. But 2 weeks without internet really does mash with your head. So as you can imagine, I had loads of shit to do, so that's all good. But gaming wise, for 2 weeks with no internet, and when you buy all your games on download, you don't have anything to do at all. The only game that I've got was this, Minecraft. Yeah, I bought this on download, but I share my PlayStation with my missus, and it's all on her account, and her account could not get accessed as the primary, so therefore I was stuck playing Minecraft. I'm just going to go over the things that I've done really quickly so it doesn't bore you, because I can imagine people get very bored by Minecraft. I've just done a few houses, done a bit of a forest kind of thing going on. Nothing in this part of the thing is actually touching the world. See, we've got a wolf there having a bit of a bath in the reservoir. Water runs through, makes the crops grow, also runs back through a hole there to make a bit of a water hole for the animals. So we've got that there. We've also got our very own train station, which is here. It's got its own shop. As per usual, you've just got to try and make things as much realistic as possible in a flipping 8-bit world. And that's what Minecraft's all about. Yep, these things happen. Right, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to cut off and then restart when we get to the next place, because watching these, I'll take you on one train ride, but I'm not taking you on loads because they're just a pain in the hoop. Right, as you can see, housing, got a bell, that can't ring, can ring. We got housing for all the little villagers we've lashed in. That guy's probably going to burn his ass. Well, sorry mate, but them trousers are going to be on fire soon. You're a bit urgent, aren't you? Calm yourself. Right. So as you can see, this is my forest land, and this is the area. What do we call it? Forest Falls. There we go. So we're going to get off Forest Falls now. As you can see, that was Forest Falls. Lot going on. Tried to fit everything I could think of in there. I mean, didn't really go completely to plan, but there we go. And then I didn't want to build it so that you could see it though as much as well. I mean, in the night time it glows up like a beacon, but never mind. Off we go. Right, we pulled into the next place. I'll just give you a quick view of it. This is actually computer generated. I don't know why it's so high up, but they don't usually go that way. As you can see, lovely massive building full of ghouls and ghosts and things. Oh, phone. Hello. I'm sure I'm going to get a load of grief off that. As you can see, it's not very well lit. Lovely place though it is. It is highly populated by vindicators and things. I haven't put any of these in, by the way. These are spawning here. As you can see, that one's a witch. I didn't actually know that was there. That's pretty cool. And they have their own jail. This is one of the. This is a luxurious one. This is a two-bed jailhouse there. Right. Show you one of the one-bed ones as well. I think this one's a one-bed. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, there's a one-bed. Got his water hole. Got a bit of a table, which was quite nice because they don't usually give you a table. So there. Another vindicator. What have we got here? It's got a bit of a water inside, bit of plant going on. I don't know what the point in that is. That's another jail and another jail. So That's our ground floor. As you can see, lots of Vindicators. They're not going to attack me. I'm not on because I'm on creative. They won't come after me, which is a bonus. Quickly go to the other side. Have a quick nosy down here. See what's in these rooms. As you can see, not very well lit. Let me just grab a light, just so that we can put one in. Just have a look every so often. So there we go. As you can see, pretty empty room. Don't know why that's there. So we'll have a look in this one. This one is a treasury room. I don't know. It's basically, I think they're all empty. But if you moved in, you could obviously fill all these up with all the gear that you're carrying. We'll get rid of that. Leave this untouched until we play it on survival. It's another jail. Yeah, we've got another jail. That's all good. Right, let's go and have a check upstairs. You can see the darkness really helps with the spawning and the survival of the ghouls in here, so I'm not going to wreck it by doing anything untowards. Just another normal room. I think most of these rooms are pretty normal. Nice bedroom there for the Vindicators. Don't know why they need a nice bedroom. Bit of a library. Just shooting around these places. There's what's that room? Go on, let's have a quick gap. I don't know, can't get into it. Never mind. Can't get into that one. Nothing really there anyway, it's just under the stairs. Oh well, let's go this way. Yeah, as I thought, absolutely nothing. You're just in here for no apparent reason and you're stuck. Alright fella, alright, we'll go this way then. Go up the stairs. These rooms are a bit more light. It's a map room. We have a dining room, kind of. Another map room, a bit of booking going on, probably where they make the atlases. And we've got a duck, as you can see, a lovely duck there. Let's go underneath the duck, see if we can see anything. No, nothing there. A bit of a roof. Next room. And we have a cat in this room, a silverfish in this room. I think that's everything really of interest. You can see just another dining table book library thing going on. I'm afraid the Vindicators aren't the most, I don't know what to say really, they're not the most inventive of people. So that's that house. Let's get out of here and get on to the next place. As you can see, we're in the next place now. This is where I started. This is a central hub. We've got a villager down here looking after the train station. Yeah, I build train stations most places. I'm sorry, it's just the way I am. We've got a bit of a scaffolding to get up. As you can see, a bit of a hidden place if you get people in here who don't know what's going on. So where do we go? Should we just carry on the path? As you can see, these paths aren't the greatest. I'll do a quick aerial shot of what we've got here. So, as you can see, all looks pretty decent. All penned in so that the villagers don't get attacked. Because I mean, I think they're all pretty much asleep at the moment. Oh no, they're not. They're all struggling to not be able to get into the house. Are you really having that much trouble? Look, just open door. We've got one asleep. 2, 3, there we go. It's not that hard to get in there. Obviously them three can figure it out, so why can't you? You've climbed in there, which is fair enough. I hope you get caught. Right, not evil as they might be. So yeah, we built a few little houses added on. Obviously built that one for all the villagers because all the villaging ones usually don't have beds in, and it's a bit of a pain in the backside. As you can see, the llamas have decided that they want to live in this one, which is fair enough. I don't think there's a bed in this one. Yeah, there is. There's the beds. No one's decided that they want to sleep in here, which is fair enough. They all allocate wherever they bloody want. As you can see, completely confused themselves and locked themselves in umpteen places. I think I should have put more fences up, but never mind, it's what it is. So you have another house here and a bit of a dock area, with two saving themselves by being in boats and a slime riding that boat there. So that's this area, as you can see. Yep, just a bit of a panoramic view there, just so that people can see what's going on. I think I may have caused some trouble online. Sorry, people. Let's move on to the next area. As you can see, you go down the scaffolding, and we have another train track to go down. So, which one first? We will go to the underwater one first. This is a long train ride. They're both long train rides. Right, what we'll do is we'll have this one as the long train ride, and then we'll sort it from there. I've most definitely caused trouble online. As you can see, train tracks are going on for ages and ages and ages and ages. This is quite a long one. As you can see, we are now entering our next destination, which is an underwater world. So everything here been dug out by me. Yes, I had far too much time on my hands. In the daytime, you can actually see fish and squids and things above you. They do travel round. As you can see, lit it really well, so there's no creeping things coming in here. There we go. We've got Gem's clothes shop there. We've got underbar that's under the water, and the laundrette for all the villagers that are there actually are some here. Obviously I can spawn more because I'm on creative. So there we go. We've also got a boat shop and a bakery up top. Come down and we have a few horse there. This was going to be a way into a secret room, but I've not done it yet properly. So we're going to get back to that at some point. Over this side we have our pandas. Squeaking, nice. So they're over there. No entry into there. Riley made me do that, by the way. We've also got a bit of an observatory. I have to say it right. As you can see, the water falls straight through the middle, so that is a bit dangerous because anything can just float in. But never mind. As you can see, got a bit of kelp in the way, but never mind. You can see the fish a bit closer up, and the squids a bit closer up from here. Also, there's the trident guys. I don't know what they're called. The drowned, I think they're called. Lovely name for things. Yeah, the drowned will be in there. They possibly can get in. That's probably the only place they can get in, but that's where it'd be if it is anywhere. So we'll take a left here. We'll come down. We've got a bit of a farm going on. Sheep on that side, cows on that side, or coos as Jack could say. A few crops. There was ducks in there. I don't know where they've gone. They seem to drown themselves, I don't know why. And pigs in that side. Bit of a fire feeling, making it a bit more homely, hopefully, if it works. It's a bit I know, regimental. So here's the housing. It's very basic. Just housing for. There's a villager. We've got one. Still got one. There we go. Villager chilling out. You stay there, villager. We got one in that one as well, and that one. Flipping heck, they're all still alive. This will be a first. That one's got one in. That one's got one in. Oh my good god! And a slime in that one. Well, in slime. You don't know how you've got here, but okay. Also got a cat somewhere. I don't know how a cat's got in here, but it has, and it's freaking me out. Right, there's also, I have a bit of a church for any of the villagers that are religious. There we go. I mean, I don't know which one's a vicar, but never mind. That's that world. A lovely underwater, bit of a oceanic thing going on before we move on to the next world, which is the one I'm working on at the moment. So things aren't completely finished, but it still looks quite impressive. See, I don't know when I'm going to carry this on, which is a bit of an issue. So, because I've obviously got me online back, or I wouldn't be speaking to you. As you can see, we're in our 4th biome now, so we are going somewhere else. Here we go. Here we go. So as we walk out, we've got houses here. This is actually the desert biome. I have, it's my pyramid, but it kind of doesn't look like a pyramid anymore because I've gone a bit OTT on it, which is completely like me. We go into our first house. A bit of a lad pad, big speakers, big TV, big everything. Good fella. Damn straight. Then we move across to our more feminine house. Yeah, bit girly, no TV, they can nick off, they don't need one. Right. Sorry if anyone's watching is a girl. But to be fair to them, I put a bar net nearer their house so they can go and do their trendy bar things. As you can see, we've got a bit of a ruin going on here on the bit of wall on this side, as well as the docks. And if we go through, basically this is where the boats would come to. I tried to incorporate the ruins into it. Up we go. Right, we'll carry on the pathway because it makes more sense really. So there's the train station, obviously swords come out of there. A few cactus. There's the rest of my pyramid, which is dwarfing everything at the moment. Well, was until we got to here. And we'll go and show you this housing. We've got a bit of a llamas going on, obviously with it being in the desert. And we had to try and put water in most places to just use a bit of greenery. It's not really doing much. Also, we've got a horse area and a housing place for the villagers. I haven't really got any villagers in here at the moment because I've not really finished it yet. As you can see, I've also had a bit of an over-the-top attack at something. It's a work in progress, so please don't judge me too much. It says on a live stream, don't judge me. You're mad. As you can see, it's very technical at the moment, and needs a lot of work. This is all from my mind, by the way. I've not watched any YouTube videos on it or anything else. I've basically tried building a Colosseum. Now, yeah, I realised that the pit in the middle is a bit small, but I didn't want to take over the whole map and make it the biggest thing I've ever made in my life. I just tried to make it highly technical and kind of nice aesthetically. So I tried making that. So let's also have a look at our pyramid. As you can see, everything on every side is symmetrical except the front, which is here. Obviously it's got the pathway up to it. So we'll go in the door, just have a look. Obviously I don't really know what to put in here, so anyone got any suggestions? I could put on like an indoor market or something, I don't know yet. But obviously got a massive centerpiece. So there we go. Yeah, that's what I've been up to. Not really done much else, because it does take a hell of a lot of time to build things in Minecraft, as most people who've played it know. If you haven't played it, then I recommend you have a laugh on it, get some mates on it, and just use your creative side if you've got one. If you don't play it. I mean, it is old, it has dated, but it's still a bit of a laugh. It did take me a very long time, and it is very difficult to try and keep things symmetrical and perfect. So it does take a lot of thinking time sometimes. It's worth it if you want. Right, so I'm going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching, if you did watch. If you didn't watch, then I've not got anything to say to you, have I? Because you won't hear me. Thank you very much for the support. I hope no one like nicked off while I was away. I didn't seem that I have. And I hope you all have a great time, whatever you're doing. Enjoy gaming. It's about fun. It's not about seriousness. It's not about competition, unless you're that genius gamer. I don't know any. I know a few that will try. Thank you very much again, and see you around.